Location. Presenter Kirstie Allsopp hit back at Piers Morgan on Twitter yesterday after the journalist described her comments about wannabe first-time house buyers as stupid and woefully privileged. This dispute comes after Kirstie told the Sunday Times about buying her first house with family help at the age of 21, admitting she feels enraged when young people say they can't afford property. Kirstie, 50, tweeted out a number of statements claiming her words had been misconstrued and took the opportunity to defend herself against Piers in view of her 425,900 followers. Piers Morgan is a repulsive bully who would attach himself to any passing bandwagon, she wrote. Kirstie has already received plenty of backlash following her claims that young people would be able to afford to buy houses if they moved somewhere cheaper and gave up Netflix and a gym. Piers, 56, took to Twitter yesterday afternoon to blast Kirstie for her argument in front of his 7.9 million followers. Piers' scathing tweet about the presenter read, "Every time Kirstie Allsopp trends, I check why and see she's said another unbelievably stupid, ludicrously ill-informed and woefully privileged thing. Then I wait for her to respond to the entirely justified outrage by throwing her toys out of the pram and quitting Twitter again." Piers' tweet received a mixed reaction from his followers, as did Kirstie's rebuttal. Some people continued to call the presenter out, with the All Susie writing, "Much as you're a fabulously creative individual, the lack of insight shown in your comments regarding home ownership is frankly embarrassing. At the time when you purchased your first property with the economic help of your parents, the average home was $51K. $51K, Crispo added, "Then don't start the bandwagon by saying daft things." Stock Investor 16 commented, "Not finding many people agreeing with you, Kirstie. Does that not actually tell you something?" Keen Observer wrote, "I think your recent comments were flippant and detached from the reality that young people today face. You would do well to understand how the price of living has increased for those that weren't lucky enough to be assisted onto the property ladder at an early age." However, a few others rallied behind Kirstie, with Louise Williams commenting, "I'm with you on this, Kirstie. When we bought our first home there were no such things as Netflix and coffee bars on every street. Did this make it easier for us because we didn't have to choose between them or a mortgage? No. We still had to make many sacrifices." Christine Price seemed to acknowledge both sides, writing in response to Kirstie's tweet, "I agree with that, but about the only thing you've said I do agree with. When you decide to live in the real world, realize things aren't as easy for others as it's been for you. That you are not better than anyone else. People may not give you any grief." The debate comes after Kirstie told the publication, "When I bought my first property, going abroad, the EasyJet, coffee, gym, Netflix lifestyle didn't exist. I used to walk to work with a sandwich. And on payday I'd go for a pizza, and to a movie, and buy a lipstick. Interest rates were 15%, I was earning £11,500 a year. I don't want to belittle those people who can't do it," the presenter continued, "but there are loads of people who can do it and don't. It is hard. We've fallen into the trap of saying it's impossible for everybody. It's about where you can buy, not if you can buy. There is an issue around the desire to make those sacrifices. I'm up in Nottingham right now and there's a nice 3-bedroom home with a long garden on for £320,000. I get enraged when people say they can't afford to buy. They can.